Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota FJ Cruiser in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the 4-liter V6 engine. It is automatic transmission, gets up to 260 horsepower, 271 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, you've got your headlamps and daytime running lights. Onto the side here, you've got your 17-inch alloy wheels. Then you've got running boards, you've got your side mirrors, which include integrated turn signals. Then, moving back, as you can see, your rear windows do come with factory tinting. And up top, we have the basket-style roof rack. On the back of the unit here, you do have your FJ Cruise badge on the right. You have your rear-mounted spare on the back, and it is the tiered alloy hitch in the back there. And there's a ladder that goes up on the left-hand side, up to that basket roof rack. Toyota logo on that side. Then down below you have your hitch receiver. To open up your rear space here, you reach into this little area right above where you would put your license plate, pull the handle, and you swing your door open, same way as you did with the RAVs from a couple generations ago. Now inside here, for your second row seating, you can see the 60-40 split on the left-hand side that allows these two sides to function independently from one another, in case you do want to lay them down flat to extend cargo space up. We do have plenty of storage space, including this almost bench-like effect on the left-hand side. Underneath here, behind this false wall panel, is where you're able to access your toolkit for your spare. In each one of the four corners, you have your little tie-down hooks. You can use these guys to further secure your cargo. On the right, you also have a 12-volt adapter, or not 12 volt, rather, you have your AC 115 volt. Then up top, you have your JBL speaker sound system. So we do have JBL speakers throughout the rest of the unit as well, but we've got this guy installed in the back here. If you look down at the ground, you'll find this FJ branded rubber mat cargo space liner. This guy's got two jobs. First off, it helps protect your vehicle from damage of the cargo. So it's made of this really nice durable rubber here, and as you can see, it's got this texturing on here, which helps to give a little bit more grip for any items placed back here, as well as providing a good barrier between the item and your vehicle itself. Secondly, it helps to keep your space clean. It is much easier to pick this guy up, remove it out of the space. You can then rinse or shake any dirt or debris off, and then pop it back in to keep your space in perfect condition at all times. Then, of course, to close it up, just reach over and swing your door back closed again. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So, first off, inside of your door here, you've got your power windows for both of the front windows. Then you have your power lock system and your window lock as well. Inside here, up front, we have manually adjustable seats. Controls are on the side, and the bar under the knees to move the seats back and forth. Then up on the dash on the left-hand side down below is where you have your hood release latch. On top here, controls for your side mirrors, dash brightness, and your RSCA on and off. Then, before we continue forward in here, let's take a look at the second row in the back here. So, you reach inside, be able to find this little handle, pull this guy, and then your door will swing open. Don't be afraid when these guys' doors open, they do go on a little bit of a slant. Inside the doors, you have the cup holder spaces on both the top and the bottom. Inside, the upholstery for both the front and the back is this black cloth with some of this almost gray-like mesh fabric attached to the middle panels of the seats themselves. We also have seat anchors available on the seats. Then, looking forward here, on the back of your front passenger seat, you have a mesh pouch pocket, and you have access to some additional cup holder and storage space in the back. Down at the ground, you'll see that we have the FJ rubber mats installed inside the unit, which match the same rubber cargo space liner we saw in the rear trunk space. To close it up, just swing your door closed, and you're good to go. Now, hopping up inside here, we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel. So this guy is black leather with black stitching. Left-hand side, you have controls for your volume, your radio, and then hands-free communication on the right. Down below here is where you have your cruise control. Up top, you have this little storage space. Press the button in, and then you can swing it upwards. Lots of room inside there for any goods you have. In the middle up top, you have your navigational gauges as well as your outside temperature. Then you've got your clock, and then the infotainment system, aka the radio in this case. So, of course, this is pretty typical for the year of this unit, and this is just your typical radio. You've got your CD player up top here. Then you have radio for the AM, FM, and for satellite playing. You also have all of your SeekTrack and your data files available to you as well. you have the scanning option, you have your eject button. For the load, you can give that a press, it'll flash orange, and then when it's ready for disc, it turns green. It says okay to insert disc for you as well. And with the hands-free, you also have this available to you. On the right, you have your tune scroll. Volume control is on the left. Down below on the right, you have your pause and play, and then your vehicle setup. So you can go into here, you can change all of your different radio settings, your bass, your treble, your fade. You can go over to more, and then you have things for presets, language, and then your ASL there as well. On the left, you have your four-ways and rear windshield defrost. Down below, you have the climate controls. You have your temperature in the middle, fan on the left, mode on the right, as well as your AC on and off. Underneath here, you have your traction control. You've got your rear diff lock, your A-track. Down below is the controls for that rear power outlet. Then you have your charger and adapters on the right, so USB and aux on the bottom, which of course you can use for your radio listening, and then your 12 volts up top. 2-wheel 4-high and 4-low controls are on the top right corner. You've got cup holder spaces, gear shift in the center, parking brake, and then storage space in behind. On the right-hand side and down below here, you've got yourself a glove box. And then up overhead, though it is not visible right now, in this left corner is where you'll be able to find your backup camera. So when you shift into reverse, you'll have this little section about a third of the mirror itself will turn into a rear view camera for your needs. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota FJ Cruiser in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Ottawa Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.